Understanding how Homo sapiens became the dominant species on Earth is not merely an exercise in historical curiosity. It is a profound exploration of our own origins and the forces that have shaped the world we inhabit today. By unraveling the story of our species' ascendancy, we gain insights into the defining traits that make us uniquely human: our capacity for cooperation, our ability to believe in and act upon shared myths, and our unparalleled cognitive abilities. Moreover, this understanding allows us to grasp the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. In a world characterized by complex global issues, from environmental crises to socio-political conflicts, comprehending our own history offers us valuable lessons on the power of cooperation, the consequences of our actions, and the potential for both positive and negative impact. Ultimately, the journey to comprehend our ascent as Homo sapiens is a journey of self-discovery. It invites us to reflect on the choices we make as individuals and societies, and it challenges us to consider how we can harness our unique capacities to build a more sustainable, equitable, and harmonious world for ourselves and future generations. In this context, today I am going to provide the summary of the book, Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind, authored by Yuval Noah Harari. This book is a thought-provoking exploration of the journey of Homo sapiens, from the early days of foraging societies to the complex civilizations of the modern world. Harari's book is an ambitious attempt to encapsulate the entire history of our species, drawing from a wide range of disciplines, including history, anthropology, biology, and economics. He sets the stage for the book by discussing the importance of understanding our history as a species and introduces the central theme of the book: how Homo sapiens became the dominant species on Earth. Before diving into the summary of the book, I would like to briefly introduce the author. Yuval Noah Harari is a renowned Israeli historian, author, and professor, widely recognized for his groundbreaking work in the field of history and his ability to distill complex historical concepts into accessible and thought-provoking narratives. Born on February 24, 1976, in Haifa, Israel, Harari has emerged as one of the most influential contemporary thinkers. Harari holds a PhD in history from the University of Oxford, where he specialized in medieval military history. His academic training equipped him with a deep understanding of historical research and analysis, which he later applied to his broader work. Harari is a professor at the Hebrew University of Jerusalem, where he teaches history. His academic expertise extends to a wide range of topics, from the history of war to the history of ideas and civilizations. Harari's work is characterized by its interdisciplinary nature. He seamlessly combines insights from history, anthropology, biology, and philosophy to offer a holistic understanding of human history and the challenges of the modern world. The book is divided into four main parts: the cognitive revolution, the agricultural revolution, the unification of humankind, and the scientific revolution, each addressing a critical juncture in the history of Homo sapiens. Harari begins by examining the cognitive revolution, which occurred around 70,000 years ago and marked the emergence of Homo sapiens as the dominant species on Earth. He argues that our species' unique ability to create and believe in shared myths, such as religions, money, and nations, played a pivotal role in our ascent to power. The author emphasizes that for most of its existence, Homo sapiens was an insignificant species on the African savanna. They were one among many species of hominins, with no inherent superiority. Harari argues that what set Homo sapiens apart was their ability to create and believe in shared myths and narratives. These myths, which include religions, money, and nations, enabled large-scale cooperation among individuals who may have never met before. Language played a crucial role in the cognitive revolution. Harari explains that Homo sapiens could communicate not only about the immediate environment but also about abstract concepts and distant places and times. This capacity for fiction and imagination allowed them to build trust and cooperation on an unprecedented scale. The book highlights the idea that language initially evolved as a tool for gossip. By sharing information about individuals within the group, early humans could navigate the complexities of social life more effectively. This gossip network allowed them to form stronger bonds and alliances. Language also enabled Homo sapiens to create and believe in shared myths, which set them apart from other species. These myths include stories, beliefs, and shared fictions that helped humans cooperate on a larger scale. For instance, stories about gods, nations, and money are all products of the human capacity for storytelling and belief. Harari introduces the concept of imagined realities, which are shared beliefs that exist only in the collective imagination of a society. These imagined realities, such as religion, government, and economic systems, have profound impacts on human behavior and cooperation. The ability to believe in and cooperate around shared myths allowed Homo sapiens to form larger and more complex societies. They could organize into groups that spanned far beyond their immediate families, ultimately leading to the rise of cities and civilizations. Harari emphasizes that the flexibility of language allowed humans to communicate about abstract concepts, such as gods or money, which are not found in the natural world. This gave them a unique advantage in terms of cooperation and coordination. If you found value in the insightful summary of this book so far, don't forget to hit the like button to show your appreciation. Sharing this video with your friends, family, and colleagues could help them to understand the history of how we came into existence. And if you're as excited as we are about diving into more thought-provoking content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community of learners and achievers. Let's continue on the summary of the book. The author dives into the agricultural revolution, which took place roughly 10,000 years ago. Harari explores how the shift from hunting and gathering to agriculture transformed human societies, enabling larger populations, the establishment of permanent settlements, and the emergence of social hierarchies. Agriculture allowed humans to produce their own food, leading to increased food security and population growth. Settlements became permanent, as people no longer needed to follow herds or gather wild plants. Harari explores how agricultural societies often worked longer hours than foraging societies and were more susceptible to food shortages and disease. As populations grew, some individuals began to accumulate surplus resources. This led to the emergence of social hierarchies and inequality. Agricultural societies developed ruling classes and systems of governance to manage resources and labor. Harari highlights the significance of wheat in the agricultural revolution. Wheat is a high-yield crop that can be stored for extended periods, making it a key driver of settled agriculture. However, it also required significant human labor. The agricultural revolution involved not only the cultivation of crops but also the domestication of animals. Humans began selectively breeding plants and animals for desired traits, further increasing agricultural productivity. Harari contrasts the lifestyle of foragers, who had a varied diet and leisure time, with that of early farmers, who often had monotonous diets and worked long hours. However, the ability to produce surplus food allowed for the growth of towns and cities. With larger populations came new challenges, including the need for centralized authority, governance systems, and management of resources. Harari explores how these challenges drove the development of complex societies. The author examines the emergence of governments and the formation of social hierarchies. As populations grew, societies required centralized authority to manage resources, enforce laws, and maintain order. Harari highlights the role of religion in early societies. Belief in gods and religious myths played a significant role in legitimizing the authority of rulers and maintaining social cohesion. Writing systems, such as cuneiform and hieroglyphs, were developed to record information, laws, and religious texts. Writing allowed for the preservation and transmission of knowledge across generations. Harari discusses the importance of trade in connecting different regions and cultures. Trade networks facilitated the exchange of goods, ideas, and technologies, contributing to the diversity and complexity of human societies. While cooperation was essential for the success of early civilizations, it also posed challenges. Harari explores how rulers used religion, myths, and ideologies to maintain social order and motivate cooperation. Harari examines how various empires and kingdoms throughout history, from the Roman Empire to the Chinese dynasties, contributed to the unification of humankind. He discusses the role of imperial conquests, trade routes, and cultural exchanges in shaping our interconnected world. He discusses the development of money as a means of facilitating trade. Money replaced barter systems, allowing people to exchange goods and services more efficiently. The author emphasizes that money is essentially a shared myth. It has no intrinsic value but is accepted as a medium of exchange because people believe in its worth. This belief in shared myths, like money, is a hallmark of human cooperation. Harari explores how money enabled the creation of complex economic systems. It allowed for the accumulation of wealth, the establishment of credit, and the development of markets. Trust is crucial in economic transactions. People trust that the money they receive can be used to obtain goods and services from others. This trust in the monetary system is a key factor in economic stability. Debt is another important concept discussed in the book. Harari explains how credit and debt systems have been used throughout history to fund large-scale projects, from the construction of pyramids to modern government spending. Imagined orders are shared beliefs and social constructs that shape human behavior. Harari argues that money is just one example of an imagined order, and societies are built upon these shared myths. While money has enabled progress and economic growth, it has also been a source of inequality and exploitation. Harari explores how economic systems have been used to benefit certain groups while marginalizing others. Harari explores the impact of the scientific revolution on human society. He discusses how the development of the scientific method has enabled us to gain unprecedented knowledge and control over the natural world, leading to advancements in technology, medicine, and industry. He highlights key figures in the history of science, including Galileo Galilei, Johannes Kepler, and Isaac Newton. These thinkers made groundbreaking discoveries that challenged prevailing beliefs about the cosmos and laid the foundation for modern science. The scientific revolution had profound implications for human understanding. It challenged religious and mythological explanations of the natural world, paving the way for a more rational and empirical approach to knowledge. The pursuit of scientific knowledge also led to technological advancements. Harari discusses how scientific discoveries contributed to developments such as the printing press, the steam engine, and the microscope, which had far-reaching consequences for society. While the scientific revolution brought about tremendous progress, it also had unintended consequences. Scientific knowledge could be used for both beneficial and harmful purposes, as evidenced by advancements in medicine and weaponry. Harari emphasizes that science transcends cultural and linguistic barriers. Scientific knowledge is a universal language that can be shared and built upon by people from diverse backgrounds and nations. The scientific revolution laid the groundwork for the technological, medical, and industrial advancements that have shaped the modern world. It continues to influence contemporary debates on ethics, technology, and the role of science in society. Throughout Sapiens, Harari raises profound questions about the nature of human existence, our capacity for both creation and destruction, and the ethical dilemmas posed by our growing technological capabilities. He challenges many commonly held beliefs about human history and encourages readers to think critically about the future of our species. Harari's writing is engaging and accessible, making complex historical and scientific concepts comprehensible to a broad audience. Sapiens invites readers to embark on a captivating intellectual journey through the annals of human history, offering fresh insights into the forces that have shaped our world and the challenges that lie ahead. It's a thought-provoking book that encourages us to reflect on our place in the grand tapestry of history and the responsibilities that come with our extraordinary abilities as Homo sapiens. Once again, if you found value in the insightful summary of this book, don't forget to hit the like button to show your appreciation. Sharing this video with your friends, family, and colleagues could help them to understand the history of how we came into existence. And if you're as excited as we are about diving into more thought-provoking content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community of learners and achievers.